Hey everybody, Steven here with another blind battle. So if you saw last week's video or the last video that we did, I really embarrassed myself. So I'm gonna try to redeem myself a little bit. So again, these are totally blind. I have no idea what they are. The only thing I know is that they're from my cabinet, okay? So comparable in some way, and we're gonna try to figure out what they are. So I was telling Jordan, if these aren't bourbon, then I need to just go ahead and end my channel because I don't know what I'm talking about. But very, very sweet, very soft. A little bit of fruit caramel. A little bit of fruit caramel on there. Just from the nose, thinking a little bit higher proof. I would say they're really close in color. I would say if anything, this one might be a little bit darker, but I don't really see any difference in there. Let's go ahead and go to the taste. There's some good spice on the tongue there. Really warm, kind of poppy on the tongue. That's good. That's really good. Better be good, I own it. I'm not gonna buy bottles I don't like, but. Man, that's sweet too. So like I always tell people in reviews or in their flights, like do it outside if you can. So it's kind of a nicer day today. So I opened up my windows and I got the fan going to kind of get some fresh air in here. And that fresh air just always the outside air always makes things taste so much softer and sweeter. So I might even be screwing myself on this because everything just tastes so sweet. Smells sweet. And so I gave Jordan a list of the bottles to be compared against each other. So everything I'm comparing is similar in some way. So that's why I'm really struggling to find differences in some of these bottles, because I'm trying to be like, okay, this one's $100, this one's $50, and they taste the same, or the cheaper one's better, whatever it is. So they're usually pretty. What I was trying to do was find bottles that were comparable in mash bill or age or flavor notes. And these are, man, they're similar. I get a little more like sweet water fruit on this. This is a little more caramely. I haven't tasted this one yet. So this is lower proof than this one. For proof, I'm gonna go ballpark, we'll do, hang on. I'm gonna go 105. I don't wanna go too, I'm gonna go 100. I don't wanna go too high on that. It's got really good spice now. I don't know if that's the proof or if that's the spice. It's on the tongue. That's good though. It's really good. This one smells better every time I go back to it. Oh my gosh. It's just soft and inviting, and it's definitely got fruit, but it's more of like a mixed berry fruit, not dark fruit, not light fruit, kind of a red, kind of in the middle fruit. I'm trying to see if I can get any caramel or butterscotch on a long draw. And I think it might be more butterscotch than caramel. It's got some good heat on the finish. So what I want to do too is, instead of trying to guess exact years, because sometimes you could have a 15-year drink that's watered down a lot, so it's a lot harder to tell. But I'm gonna go over or under 6 years. And I'm gonna say both of these are over 6 years old. You can usually taste when something's young. It's gonna have a lot of tannin and not a lot of sugar. Not all the time, but a lot of times. And again, the color is not always a true sign, because if it's proof down, and I don't think either one of these are cask strength. I think the proof on this is a little bit higher, so I think I went 100 with that. I'm gonna go 110 with this one. Man, that is really good on the nose. Company, I got no clue. I'm really losing the nose on this one a lot. This nose is dominating this one a lot. Fruit, butterscotch, soft vanilla, sweet water, very inviting, very pleasant, very approachable. This one is very, very soft, but the flavor is not coming through on the nose as much. I almost want to say these might be high rise because I get kind of a little bit of that floral fruit. But again, they're really, really sweet too. And I'm almost, you know what? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess because these kind of fit the profile of a brand I know I have. I have a few of them. Redwood Empire. So it's California. So even their higher age stuff. It's a more mellowing aging process because it's not as hot. It's a lot cooler climate and it's very humid. So you get these soft notes with that, but I don't remember any of them being this sweet. So I'm just throwing it out there, just maybe as a fail-safe to kind of a lottery ticket. But man, they're both so sweet. Let me hit this one again. That's a really good palate. That's a really good palate. But I get some rye spice. That's why I want to say they might be high rise, but they don't smell like a rye where it's, you know, and again, it could be a barely legal, but they don't smell like the 95.5s. This nose wins. This palate wins. Nose is always a lot more important for me because I like sitting with stuff for a long time when I'm not doing these videos. I like sitting with stuff for a long time, especially outside. Oh my gosh, that is a great nose. Definitely the winner on the palate. And they're close on the nose. This nose wins, but they're close, but this is a way better palate. So I'm gonna go with this one for the winner. Again, Redwood is the only thing I can think of. I don't know what the hell he picked. I have no idea. Redwood's the only thing I can think of as a fail-safe, but I think they might be a high rye. Might be a high rye category. This one is the winner though. So what are they?
That one, John J. Bowman.
John J. Bowman, okay.
That one, Backbone Uncut.
Backbone Uncut, okay. So I was definitely right on the fruity nose. But yeah, so I think we did this in the last video, right? So the Backbone Uncut, really, really good nose. The nose won. The Backbone nose won for me. Really great bottle. And then that John J. Bowman single barrel right up here. So I just did a flight with this recently. So this is distilled at Buffalo Trace twice. And then they ship it to, John J. Bowman buys it, ships it to Virginia, distills it one more time, and then ages it there. So I remember whenever I was doing the specs on the flight for this one, smoker strawberry jam was one of the big notes that I got on that. And these are both gonna be over 6 years old. A little bit better than last video, at least I didn't embarrass myself. But these are both good. And then the proof on the Uncut was 110. What did I say on that? I think I said 100. Okay, I said 110 on that. I said 110 on that. And then I think I said 100 on this. I get double points for I headshotted those. I get double points for that. Yes, okay, so a little bit of redemption there, but both great bottles. If you can't find this, they also have a regular small batch, and that's here. If you're my local people in Tennessee, that's over Red Carpet. I've seen it. If you have trouble getting it, send me a message and I can pick it up for you. But see y'all in the next video.